Days after the Missouri legislature passed one of the most restrictive abortion bills in the country, groups in Kansas City held protests against the vote. The bill bans abortions after 8 weeks of pregnancy. 41 Action News reporter Nick Starling is joining us live. Nick, how many people turned out?
Well, Dee, I just spoke with the organizer, and she tells me nearly 4,000 people came here to the J.C. Nichols Fountain and Plaza area, all in support against this decision.
Chants, cheers, and signs filled the plaza. This massive demonstration showing how passionate they are about what they say is their right to make decisions for their body.
As a woman, the idea of not being able to choose my bodily autonomy scares me, and I don't trust that.
The bill passed by the Missouri legislature would ban abortions after 8 weeks, except if the mother's health is at risk. The monumental vote sends shockwaves through the state.
And honestly, it's infuriating more than anything. I just don't feel like it's their business or their place.
Hours before this rally, another smaller one at Case Park, as protesters marched to the Jackson County Courthouse.
Terrified to my core because I can't stand the idea of not having control over me, about not being a person.
Amid the massive crowds, one woman holding a pro-life sign, wanting the protesters to see the other side of the issue.
I 100% believe that we have to protect the unborn, and they have rights as well.
Lawmakers like Representative Doug Ritchie voted for this bill.
I think it saves lives, and it also addresses the issues regarding the need for services and help to people that are in difficult situations.
After 4 decades of Roe v. Wade, many here never thought another challenge could make its way back to the Supreme Court.
My mom was around for the fight in 1973 when I was just 3 years old. And the fact that I have to come back and fight after all of that is kind of insanity to me.
Now, Governor Mike Parson has not signed the bill yet, but indicated he will in the coming weeks. Reporting live in Kansas City, Missouri, Nick Starling, 41 Action News.
This bill bans abortions from the 8th week of pregnancy onward. The only exception is for medical emergencies. In that case, a doctor would have what's called the burden of persuasion. If the doctor cannot prove there was a medical emergency, he or she could face 5 to 15 years in prison and risk losing their medical license. The woman who received the abortion would not be prosecuted. The bill here in Missouri is just the latest. Georgia passed a bill that bans abortions after 6 weeks. It does make exceptions for rape and incest. Then Alabama passed a nearly complete ban on abortions after 6 weeks. President Trump weighed in on the subject, tweeting that he is strongly pro-life with 3 exceptions: rape, incest, and protecting the life of the mother. The enforcement of some of these bills has come into question. This issue could be headed for the Supreme Court, too. The ultimate goal for conservatives is to overturn Roe versus Wade, which made access to abortion a constitutional right. 41 Action News will continue to follow this story for you as we await the governor's signature. You can always find the latest on our website, kshb.com.